Hey, it's Dallas42 back again with another 7 Days to Die video. It's the morning of day 43. We did a blood moon yesterday, and we need to change our sign because I didn't do that already yesterday. So we can just remove that part. And that's better. So we've got from today through day 47 to explore, quest, and do POIs. And then days 48 and 49, on day 48 we want to turn our attention to our horde base and make sure it's all whipped up into shape for the next blood moon, which happens on day 49. So we've got a level 6 got a level 6 Desert Vulture. We've got we got a level 6 SMG, and we got a level 6 Tactical Assault Rifle. I also had a level 5 SMG just as kind of a backup in case I run out of ammo on the main one and need to like swap out real quick. I still kind of had things in my inventory from the Blood Moon. Let's just take a quick look here and see if there's anything that we can drop by the way. I don't think I need to carry these every time anymore. The plant fibers, the small stones, and the wood, because those are all easily got out in the environment, and I've been holding on to them this whole time and basically just taking up spots in my inventory. I don't think I need fort bites. I mean, maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to carry some of those if I find myself in a big battle or something, but I'm concerned that I wouldn't... Whoops, I pushed the wrong button. I'm concerned that I wouldn't have time to activate them if I was in a main battle, in a big battle. So that's why I don't know how useful they'll be. But let's take some with us. Let's see. Is there anything else here that I don't need? I decided I'm going to start taking some high-powered ammunition whenever I go to a big POI, like a tier 5 POI. And you know what? Today, we're getting a little bit of a late start today because of the blood moon and cleaning up after the blood moon and all that. So I don't want to get into a tier 5 POI right now. Because we might not have time to finish it before the day is out. So I think the next priority is going to be to like continue to put new areas on the map. So let's head down here to where this marker is, and we will try to put more areas on the map. Might do a occasional quick POI if we see something small and easy that we want to just pop into real quick, and we'll continue to put new areas on the map. We've definitely done this POI before, but I never put it on. I didn't accurately put it on the map for some reason. I guess a checkpoint's sort of like a military. Use a little castle icon. And we're going to head for the nearest area with a lot of white, which is down here. We're going to just try to work our way through this white section and put as much of that on the map as we can. See if we can identify any other tier 5 POIs over there. Try to get back to base at a reasonable hour tonight and check out our crafting situation, see if there's anything new that we need to craft. I got a rabbit over here. Got him. I love the way they go flying. It's very satisfying. Yeah, I see it. Might as well harvest it since I actually knew where it was. A lot of times they'll just go flying off and who knows where they're at. Do I have points? I do have 2 points. Could buy that. That one's 3 points. What we got over here? That one's all good. This one, less damage when moving. Hip fire accuracy is only 1 point. I'm gonna get that. This one's not good, but the next 2 are, so let's go ahead and get through that. That one on the map? Yeah. There's one over here I don't have on the map. Let's put that on the map. Unless it's a 0, it might be a 0. That might be why I don't have it on the map. Let's get the high power ammo out of our guns until or unless we go to a tier 5 POI. This one's already good. Yeah, this is a 0 tier. That's why it's not on the map. Let's check it out real quick. He's in the water. Stack of books, harvesting tools, electrical crafting, more books. I already know that one. More recogs. I picked up something I don't need there. Quick little POI. Found a few books though. Okay, now we want to go kind of like that. Making sure we get all the white area mapped out. Here's a POI. It's a level 3 lumber mill. I think I've been using this icon wrong. I think this icon is like industrial. If you were a SimCity player from back in the day, it would be like industrial zone as opposed to residential or commercial. An airdrop out there. It's a long way off. Go do that some other time. There's a little POI over here. It's a tier 1. Let's scope it out. Blue Sky Project. Some sort of underground dwelling. It's got a mailbox. If I was the mailman, I wouldn't be too happy to have to go all the way down those stairs and back up again each time I made a delivery. What's up, dog? Wow, that's colorful. That's a colorful thing. This must be the blue sky from the Blue Sky Project. Like an artificial sky. Make people feel comfortable living underground. Locked door. I guess I didn't need to take that. We got plenty of water back home. I knew I heard something. Alright, nice efficient kill there. Cloth never hurts. Never hurts to have cloth. Make more duct tape. Well, guess I'm not going up that way. Be another way up. Oh, stairway. Stairway to heaven? Back to Earth, at least. Going. Come back here so I can kill you. A stack of books. I already know that one. Yeah, don't need that. Ammo. Okay, I'll take some high power ammo. Key. Oh, look at that. There's a ladder. It doesn't go anywhere. Oh, it was a bit far to fall. Guess I can just go back out the way I came, huh? What unlocked? I wonder what unlocked. I unlocked something. Wasn't that. That ladder's broken. Hey, a food pile. Just gonna eat that real quick. I feel like I'm missing something in this POI. I was up here when something unlocked. There's a stack of books up there. Salvage tool. Something unlocked up here. Oh, there we go. Ooh, a bunch of zombies fell out of the ceiling. Darn. Okay, that unlocked. Oh, something happened up here. Got it. Hey, the payoff. You know, for a tier 1, that was a pretty complicated little POI. What was that, salvage? Don't need that, I'll scrap it out. Take some glue. Enforcer shoes, I don't know if I had any of those yet, I'll take them. Okay, that was that. Kind of a cool POI. And I got it on the map. No, I don't have it on the map. I guess you could call that like a rural dwelling. There's one up there too, but from my other playthrough, I think that's a tier 0 over there, so I'm not going to bother going over there. Our main objective is to get the white areas of the map uncovered here. Let's continue with that mission. It's the logging POI that I just went by. For a tier 3, that one's pretty big. I'm not afraid of a tier 3, but I just feel like it would take a long time to get through it, and that's why I'm not trying to do it right now. Okay. Now let's get down to here. There's some POIs down there that I can put on the map. There's a chicken. Boom. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. If I can find it. There it is. The resources aren't that important, but if I can find the corpse, I might as well harvest it. We should be edging closer to our goal to kill a certain number of chickens and other types of animals. Just try to kill them every time we see them, if we can. Okay, here's a POI. This one is a 3. 3 rural house, I think, is what I would call that. I'm just going to check the mailbox. Don't need no paper. For whatever reason, my particular build doesn't have any use for paper. What's this place? Caravan Carousel. It's a tier 1. Caravan signals camp to me. Let's clear it out. Sounds like a spider zombie over here. Confirmed. Haha, gotcha. Yeah, I don't need any steel spear parts. Not helpful for my build. We're all cooked out. We got all the cooking magazines already. Take an ear of corn. It's good for some of my recipes I like to make. Don't need no yucca fruit. Take some fertilizer. Just eat that right now. Don't really need blueberries. I haven't made any blueberry pies for a long time because they're not as good as what we can make now. Take some iron. I guess I could take the sand too. It's good for cement, I think. $19 coal, I like that. Coal is always useful. Locked. Destroyed dew collector. Workstation crafting. Oh, look at this. They want me to go over here. Anything over here first? Nope. There's some fertilizer there. Workstation, continuing to make progress on that. Gotcha. I wonder, would this give me anything good? Some forged iron out of it, and some forged steel for that matter. I must be getting my workstation crafting, or whatever crafting that is, salvage crafting, up high enough to where I can start getting some decent stuff out of these things now. Because I do need to harvest steel for one of my quests, one of my challenges. Oh yeah, we gotta look into crafting. We got some things we can craft now. I forgot about that from last time. I don't need a level 1 glove. I don't need a level 1 boot either, for that matter. I can probably craft better than that. There's a payoff. Quick little tier 1. Might as well eat that. Save me some time. I'll take that. Might come in handy. I think we can craft a motorcycle now. I need to try to do that soon. I think I can do better steel tools now. And I thought there was something else, but I'm drawing a blank on what it might have been. Okay, that was a cool little POI. Did I put it on the map? I did. Okay, good. Let's just go to the end of the line here and see what's down there. I think there's a POI over there too. I'm not going to go in here, but put it on the map. It looks like a cave. Cave tier 1. Okay, now I see a POI down here. Let's go put that on the map real quick. There's a vulture. This is a rural house 1. Yeah, we're getting a little late in the day, so I'm not going to worry about going into every POI anymore. My inventory is also full. So we'll just continue over this way, try to put more stuff on the map for a bit longer. POI off to the right. I should probably go put that on the map. Move in such a way as to knock out the white area. The fog. The fog of zombie. What is this one? It's a tier 1 rural house. I will check a mailbox. Doesn't take long. Okay. Next we're gonna head in. Yeah. We're gonna get over to this main road by going up and down to knock the fog off the map. The rabbits, if they see you, they start bolting, and then they're pretty hard to get, so that's why I didn't stop for that one. Ooh, look at that. There's a POI. It's not a big POI. Okay, this is like a military base, so I gotta watch out for landmines around here. Look, see? There's landmines all over this place. This guy's gonna trigger them. There he goes. What is it? It's a Tier 4. Tier 4 military. Is he gonna trigger one? I'll bet he will. Awesome. Tier 4. It's a compact Tier 4, that's for sure. Not going to worry about that little sliver to the south of the military base here. Obviously, there's not going to be a Tier 5 POI hiding in a little sliver like that. Little mountain here. There's a POI up there. Doesn't look like a very big one. What have we here? It's a Tier 1 rural house. I don't think there's any limit to the number of markings you can put on the map. As you can see, I've put a lot of them on there already. You'd think if there was a limit, I would have hit it by now. Go just a bit longer and then we'll head home pretty soon. This one down here looks curious to me. I wonder if that's a 5. I would think I would have marked it already if it was, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't get close enough to it to tell. I don't know if we're going to make it all the way down there tonight, though. It's quite a ways away. Continue to work systematically here. Don't want to get too close to that military base. Find a landmine. Not much in this area, just wilderness. Oh, what's this? Now for landmines. Calm Inn. Level 4. It's like a hotel. So that's probably like a house, I guess. I made that a one of my bases in a previous playthrough. Not on this map, but on a different map. The POIs are randomized, so whatever map you do, except for the Navezgane map, which is like curated, like everything's always going to be in the same place on the Navezgane map, but the rest of them are like kind of randomly generated, so the POIs are all going to appear in random spots, depending on which map you choose. Sometimes they'll be in the pine forest, sometimes they'll be in one of the other biomes. Well, it's not that far out of our way. Let's just head over here and scope this thing out. I believe we found 5 tier 5 POIs so far in the pine forest. So if we don't find any more, then we can assume with 5 biomes, 5 tier 5s each, there should be about 25 tier 5s in the game. We've already done 2 of them. Things are appearing kind of like blue out there in the environment. I think that's because of the lighting change going into nighttime. Looks a little weird. Almost there. Yeah, it's the moon shining on these plants that makes them look blue like that. This place is pretty big. Tier 4, Tier 5? What do we got here? Watch out for landmines. It's only a 3, believe it or not. Amphitheater. I guess that would be like an administrative thing, or maybe a commercial thing. Administrative thing, I guess. Well, that's not a 5, that's for sure. Let's just continue out here to the east. And slap our home back on here, because we're going to be going back there pretty soon. Dope. It's a little POI over here. This might be a tier 0. Oh, it's a tier 1. It's like a cave. Yikes. Oh, you jerk. Hey, I suffered a deep laceration, but then it like healed itself somehow. I must have some sort of perk that that helps me with that. That's nice. Is this a POI over here? It is. It's a Tier 1 cave. There's another one to the north. There's another cave, Tier 1. I could go to the due north, but if I continue to the west, I will uncover more map. Might as well do that. There's a large house over here. This one is a Tier 1 rural house. Okay, let's continue to uncover this map area as much as we can. Not the most exciting part of the game, but it's important. Gotta make sure we don't overlook any of the Tier 5 POIs. I think tomorrow we're going to try to go for one of the Tier 5 POIs. Almost got this area cleared out. Stick with it here a bit longer. Not stopping for animals because I'm pressed for time. here's a POI. This one is a Tier 3 Ranger Station. Tier 3 Castle. Just a little bit more up this way, and then we'll head home. A snake. Alright. We have pretty much cleared it. Let's have a quick look. Alright, we've got... Oh, there's a pig. I'd tell you more about these things, but it's a real bore. Didn't have enough room for everything there, but that's alright. Yeah, we've got almost all of it. Just a few little nooks and crannies over here, but I doubt if there's a Tier 5 hiding in any of those small areas. Let's get back to the road here, it'll be safer. Yeah, just a few little nooks and crannies. Animal fat. Guess animal fat's probably more important than mushrooms. So one good thing about going out at night is you see a lot more wildlife. Yeah, just one more pass over through this side here and we'll have pretty much all that stuff unlocked. And then we have the entire pine forest mapped out. We know exactly where the Tier 5 POIs are. We got 3 more unless we find another. And we'll just start lining them up and knocking them out. Once we get those 3 done, then we can move over to the burned forest, and we'll probably set up a temporary shelter over there, and operate out of that for a bit while we do the Tier 5s in the burned forest. And then we'll rinse and repeat in the desert, and then the snow, and then the wasteland. Along the way, we continue to find more skill books that allow us to build better vehicles, eventually getting to the Gyrocopter, which is one of my stated goals for this playthrough, is to get the Gyrocopter. I've never had it before in any other playthrough on this game, so I would like to see what that's all about. And then the other one is just doing the challenges. So we got a few more challenges to do that we just need to, at some point when we don't have anything better to do, we'll turn our attention to some of that and try to polish off more of those. That's kind of the roadmap going forward. I think in tomorrow's playthrough, I think I want to handle this U.S. Army Post 7 up here as Tier 5 POI. Didn't look too big. It's mostly indoors, so I think we'll be able to handle it if we take a measured pace. I don't see how it could be any more difficult than the Area 7. That one was really challenging. Let's get home, and we have just a bit of time here. I can see if I can start crafting some things. I kind of ran myself a little short on time, as I often do. Time management is an important factor in this game. Okay, let's drop our stuff off. Extra stacks. Yep, that's an extra stack. That's an extra stack. Might want to have some of those with me for the Tier 5 that I'm probably going to do tomorrow. Don't need the recog yet. We can use that on the we can use the recog on the Blood Moon Nights. That seems to work pretty well. Okay, real quick, let's see about motorcycles. What do I need for the motorcycle chassis? Let's see if we got what it takes. Mechanical parts, duct tape, leather, and electrical parts. So I'm going to need some steel. It's this one. Hey, look at that. Should get some more steel going. Need some coal. And I need some duct tape, which means I need some glue, and I need some cloth. And I need 12 of these. I got enough to make a motorcycle chassis. Get that started here before we log out. Alright, what about this one? What does it take? Let's look real quick. Can I get 15 duct tapes? I don't have enough. What am I lacking? I'm lacking glue. I need glue. Bones and water. And I need a headlight. I do have a headlight. While I wait for the glue, I can get some duct tape going. As many as I can. When these glue pop out, we'll be able to make the last 5. Thing's got a minute and a half on it. I'll run it just a little bit late here so I can get this done. Seven. I can make level 5 of these. I should just hold out for 6 though. Get a couple more skill books and I'll be able to make level 6 on these. And then I can just make that one and I'll be done with it. I don't have to make any more after that. Although, these are even better. The auger is for digging, chainsaws for cutting wood. Alright, here we go. Duct tape. I need 5 more duct tapes. Got it. Okay, I'm just going to leave that there. We don't have to sit here and wait for 2.5 minutes for that to load, or I mean to build. So let's call it there for today, and we'll reconvene tomorrow and see where we're at. I think I might want to do that tier 5 tomorrow, so let's call it for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it or learned something about the game, please click the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and leave me a comment to tell me what you thought about everything. I will see you in the next one.